What's up, wildflowers? It is Saturday, December 27th. I keep having to remind myself like what day it is and where we are. I don't know about you, but this week between Christmas and New Year's, it just is like an in-between time for me. It's very much a transition time where I don't know where I am or when I am or even why I am. I hope you had a very nice holiday. I hope that you are hunkered down, getting ready for the new year. A few things that we've got going on. On Friday, January 2nd, we're doing the Come As You Will Be party at Dandelion Land. If you are local to Indian Orchard, you should come by. Bring props. Bring a backstory. The whole day, the whole night, it starts at 6:30. The whole evening, we are going to just act as if we have already accomplished the goals that we are looking to achieve. So we're going to talk in present tense with our goals accomplished and tell each other what and how and why and when. All of it. So the card that I pulled today is Infinite Awareness. And it's kind of funny. I was just talking to a friend about this morning. But this card, it calls you to tap into your spiritual awareness, to your intuition, and to trust it. And so especially like this week and around this time, we get everybody that says, you know, the whole adage, new year, new me, right? And I typically try to stay away from that. I try to steer clear of thinking that the new year is just going to be this whole fresh new beginning, because we're building, right? But this year really is that energy. 2026 is a new beginning where 2025 was the ending. So use that energy. And this card calls you to tap into your inner awareness, because a lot of us, we're making lists and we're making plans, and we are, if you're detailed oriented like I am, like I like to make these elaborate schedules and routines for myself. And then I get frustrated when it doesn't all happen. And then I do hours and hours and hours of research because I want to make sure that it's the best way, and the times align and the days align, and you know, everything that I'm doing is just perfection, right? And we know that that's impossible. We're human beings. We can't reach perfection in this lifetime. And so one of my goals, and what this card really tells us, is to tap into that voice inside you that already knows, right? Like there's a time and a place for research. You want to research. You want to know that you are doing things in a productive way that is actually going to be fruitful, and that you're not kind of wasting your time and your efforts. Like you want to make sure that your information is correct, that your sources are good. These are all things that need to be done. But first and foremost, remember that you already know. Like, even though we aren't going to reach perfection in this lifetime, most of us are not going to reach that perfect enlightenment that we're striving for, but we know that it's not coming for us in this lifetime, most likely, right? It's still in there. That being, those voices, those guides, that knowledge, it's still in there. So training yourself to trust that voice inside of you that says, this is what you should be doing, right? You know, I was just talking to somebody over Christmas who had said the same thing. You know, I asked her if she was still working at the place that she was working, and she was like, no, I got called to do something different. And so I gave my 2 weeks right away. And even as a spiritual coach, sometimes I step back because I don't want, you know, my clients, they have this dream And I don't want to tell them, oh yeah, put your 2 weeks in, right? Because even though I know that they have it in them to manifest it, and we all do, there's also that practical sense of you need to feed yourself and and pay your bills too. So there's that balance. But when that voice is calling you, and that's kind of what I said to her. I'm like, yeah, when you feel that call, you gotta answer it. Or you cannot, right? Like you can choose not to answer it and stay put, but then you don't grow. So trusting yourself to listen and hear that voice, that infinite awareness that is within us, and to take action even when you don't have the full picture yet, which doesn't necessarily mean put your 2 weeks notice in because you got a dream. But starting the steps, believing that that dream is possible is that first step, right? So instead of having the dream and then telling yourself, oh no, here's the list of reasons why this isn't going to work. Or here's the list of things that I need to do to procrastinate ever even starting. You acknowledge that this spark is coming from somewhere. It's coming from that place of infinite awareness. And you start living in that space now without all the answers, without the plan, right? Like you just start living in that space now. You embody that space now. I'm going to pull some more cards from the tarot deck in the Ko-fi page. So if you're not a supporter already, head over there, ko-fi.com/dandelionland. We're going to pull some more cards and dive deeper into this. Get you more answers. But just remember, you've got the answers, right? So even with just this card, you've got the answers. Take some time as the new year approaches and think about what you want to do and just believe it. Just believe it. Just give yourself some time to believe that it is possible and that you don't have to have it all mapped out. This year is a powerful year for manifesting and creating what we want. So use that energy. If you want some help, I do offer coaching. So get a hold of me privately and we can do some coaching sessions. We can do some tarot pulls. I'm here to help and support in the new year. My goal is to help you create your goals in the new year. So win-win. All right. I believe in you.